'cause you know everything.
It's been Agatha all along.
Hi, Marvel fans. Welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori. This is Dr. S. Today we're going to talk about Agatha All Along, Episode 3. It's called Through Many Miles of Tricks and Trials. Whew, this whole episode reminded me of an escape room.
Oh, yeah.
And they need to make one.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Inspired by Agatha All Along.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, because we're on.
Disney will sue their butts.
Oh.
Maybe
Maybe we
call
change.
it something else. They'll call it something else.
Yeah, change some of the names.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay, so we're back on the road, which is meant to be a test for each of them in their individual skill set. Is this correct?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, how come this teen, because we still don't know his name, teen knows a lot. And he basically told them that.
Yes.
Like,
he does know a lot. I'm
what?
almost thinking that, because wasn't this whole thing his idea?
Yeah, well, he broke into her house because he wants to see the road. He wanted to walk on the road.
So I don't know. I just think that maybe it's his idea and there's like something a little bit underhanded or something. There's something in it for him, you know.
At the end of the
maybe.
road.
Yes, because, it's a little suspicious.
It is. It's also suspicious. Well, we find out he's under a sigil spell, which is a redaction that hides something,
So
which
he can't
is
say
personal.
his name, right?
Yes.
And like the theories out there are that he is either Nick,
Agatha's son.
who like she abandoned at some point.
But rumor has it.
If he is her son and he's mad, then maybe he's making them go on the road because he wants
Revenge?
To, yeah. I'm
Oh,
wondering.
I love this theory.
So that's possible. But then other theories are that he's actually like Billy, Wanda's son.
Oh, I've heard that too. One
Yeah.
of our
Right?
viewers said that.
So then if that's the case, I don't know. But also for revenge.
Then he's
even more so for revenge.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, I hope that that's what it is. But okay, so let's get into this escape room. It's a beautiful beach house, luxurious, upgraded, all the amenities, everything you can imagine. And then I love that it changes their clothes and they're all preppy-like. I can't think of another word. They just look like preppy.
Yeah. Well, did you notice like the little reference to Big Little Lies?
Yeah.
So I think it's like kind of like going into that show, sort of, right? Like big fancy houses.
Yes.
They're all dressed all like, ladies who lunch. That type of thing. So, yeah.
That is...
Last week they referenced like the mayor of Easttown.
Yes.
With that whole like accent thing.
Right.
And so, this one's more like that. So.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be a theme.
I think it's like a structure is forming for like the next several episodes.
They're so good. This has been so fun. Okay, so they get it says the Witch's Road cordially invites you to the first trial and then it's with a riddle, right? And the riddle basically points to the wine. Now, Mrs. Hart is like, she's already like, I've been kidnapped. This is horrible. So of course she wants a little glass of wine to take the edge off.
Chugs that glass of wine.
And she just was almost sucked through the ground before they entered the house. So she's on edge right now, right? And then there's a timer counting down from 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden her face is swollen.
Yes.
The worst filler I've ever seen.
It looked like they were going to turn into like Bratz dolls.
Yeah. Oh, it was so creepy. I like that Lilia was like, I don't hate it. And then Agatha's like, I see nothing wrong. I think it looks great. Now, Agatha doesn't because she doesn't want to drink the wine.
That was suspicious too.
She's so suspicious the whole
right?
the whole time. You're like, what is your deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, who knows what her MO is, but she's obviously just, I feel like a lot of her is just, she's observing everybody doing it. She's like, yeah, you guys do it. Like they're the guinea pigs or something.
I feel like also because she can take people's power. I don't know. I just feel like there's something like she's going to wind up doing something like that to them. Like she's just using them.
Yeah.
So like when they do have their power, she maybe is planning to take it. So she's being really like sketchy about it. I don't know.
So Jennifer, who is the one that sells all the lotions and potions, she immediately says this poison is called Alewife's Revenge. Do you know what alewife is? It's a fish.
Oh.
I don't know if it's like a stinky fish or whatever. But anyway, so they're like, hey, Agatha, why aren't you drinking the wine? And she's like, oh, whatever, it's fine. We don't all need to drink the wine. So then Teen is like, I'll do it. And she very protectively is like, no, I'll do it.
Yes.
So that's interesting.
That was kind of maternal, too, right?
It's kind of very natural. Yes. And then they say something like that Jennifer says to Teen that she may have traded her son in for the Book of the Damned.
Yes.
And yeah, so again, this is all coming back, but I think it's too early. So this might be a red herring. Maybe I think it's better if it's Billy.
Yeah, I
right?
think so too.
Yeah.
It's like they're leading clues that it could be one or the other,
Yes.
but I think it's eventually not going to be him.
She wouldn't recognize her own son if he showed up at the door,
Right,
like stuff
right.
like that. It's like, you're making it too obvious. So anyway,
Yeah.
they start hallucinating. So much fun. So let's talk about each one's hallucination. So Alice's mom, Alice hallucinates her mom, and she's fearful, and she's drinking poison, and she's like, I can't protect you, and it's very scary.
Yes.
And then Lilia, she sees a young Italian aristocrat. Now, I don't know if you guys want to spoil it or not, but it's not that big of a spoiler, but when I was looking through the cast for something else, I saw that it said something like, that's actually, okay, I'll say it, so shh. It's not a big deal. It's Lily. It's younger. Lilia.
Oh, like it said their name. Oh,
It says young Lilia. So I guess that's her.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And then Jennifer sees a deranged doctor that's trying to drown her. And all I'm thinking of is, because there's reasons for them all to go on the road. Lilia wants to regain her skills, right? And then Alice wants to find out what happened to her mom. Jennifer wants to reclaim her magic, which was she's been bound. So I feel like all of those instances or hallucinations have something to do with that.
With their, like, what they want.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, so earlier on, Agatha threw a little fit and started trying to break the glass. Well, in that crack that she made, now there's water leaking through it.
That was not a good idea.
No, will you calm down? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are you doing? She's kind of annoying me.
She's losing it.
Yeah. So, of course, in true anything witch, you have to make a witch's brew.
Yeah.
You got to make a potion.
A cauldron.
A cauldron.
I love how they use
sink.
the
Yeah,
farmhouse sink is a perfect cauldron.
Yeah, exactly. But, okay, honestly, Mrs. Hart's not doing well because she was the first to drink it, and she's already passed out on the couch. So they must hurry and get this done before that timer is up, right? So they're throwing in all the random stuff. It was so fun to watch. Like, that's like some of my favorite parts about anything witches is when they're throwing the piece of hair.
I love how they got the modern day equivalents of, like, the eye of newt. Oh, mustard seed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something was honey. And
Yeah.
So they make it, but while they're making it, Agatha hears a baby crying. She goes to find the baby. She's shedding a tear for it, and it's not. It's that book. It's the Darkhold book, or the Book of the Damned. Is that the same thing?
Yes, yeah.
Well, then there you go.
I think
Anyway, so yes, we see a motherly side to Agatha.
Like remorse
episode.
for leaving her son to pursue power.
She seemed pretty upset. Anyway, they all drink the potion. Yay, they're all going to do great. And then the oven flies open, and the timer is about to run out, and then they remember Mrs. Hart. Oh, gosh.
Poor thing.
So I'm a nurse. You don't give unconscious people liquids, okay? They're going to aspirate. But they think everything's great. They get her through the road, but it turns out Mrs. Hart most likely did not make it.
I'm sad. I really like her.
Um,
She's been around since WandaVision.
But you never know. They could
You
do a
don't.
spell
You don't.
maybe when they get their power back, or they can do something maybe that she'll come back.
Right?
There's no way this is the end for Deborah Jo Rupp.
I know.
Her comedic genius we need more
I know,
of.
we do. We need that comedy throughout.
I know. You know what I'm really intrigued about is the tattoo that Alice said her mom
Yes.
made her get while they were. When she had a gig at the Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado. Yeah. So I want to hear more about her story. I'm really intrigued. And then if that is young Lilia, like I read, then I want to know all about that. But this was a really fun episode.
It was fun. I mean, I want to know more. Like, I thought it was going to get really scary because one of the hallucinations had that scary, like, skull
for
thing,
sure.
And I was like, oh, it's about to get scary.
Yeah.
But then it didn't really.
You know who didn't have a hallucination?
Who?
Agatha.
Oh, yes.
What? Yeah. What was that about? Obviously the teen, but he didn't drink it. So anyway. All right. I don't know. Let us know what you think, what you thought of this episode. Comment below. And then we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Who's been messing up everything?